Light traffic around River City right now. Just a bit of a slowdown northbound 5 at the I-80 interchange. And a bit sluggish northbound Cap City Freeway at the American River. To the phones. To the phones. We only have one phone. Why do we say phones? To the phones. Makes no sense. Someone that does make a lot of sense, though, is our good friend Dan in Sonoma. Dan,
Thanks,
how the
Sean.
heck are you?
I'm doing okay. And so if you use my phone and your phone, that's to the phone. So that does make sense. We have more than one phone here. Okay, Dan from Oak Grove mentioned Erdogan from Turkey. Erdogan used to be a solid ally back in the Bush years. I mean, if you treat this guy correctly, he'll stay with you. He's actually pretty loyal. But when you turn on him and betray him like Obama did, that's why he became the enemy of the United States. He doesn't forgive or forget. And I remember reporting this when Phil Cowan was still here. 60 Minutes ran a piece on him saying he was betrayed by the U.S. Actually, he said, I don't know if he said Obama, but it was Scott Pelley who was running the piece. He omitted Obama, who was the president at the time, who betrayed him. It was, again, Obama, Biden, and Hillary Clinton have been so destructive regarding the policies over the Middle East, and it seems to be coming to a head for whatever reason. I mean, I'm just reminding myself of what happened during those years when Obama went to Egypt and he endorsed the Muslim Brotherhood. He said, "Guys, I'm in power now. You can do whatever you want," and they did. Hillary Clinton and Obama overturned Muammar Gaddafi in Libya. Obama wanted him out. Why? Because he was a stable force in that part of the region. Hillary Clinton was running a running operation. She wanted money out of this whole thing. And I'll never forget Obama and Biden, who overthrew Hosni Mubarak of Egypt. For all the faults of both Mubarak and Gaddafi, they kept the region stable, and that was something Obama did not want to do. So they got rid of them, and so the instability continued to this is continuing to this day. And now, of course, with Afghanistan and whatever else they've done in the Middle East, I mean, it's gotten so far worse. This is why it's a hellhole in the Middle East. It was stable for the most part. I do give Bush some credit. He did a few good things while he was president. Certainly, Trump did. Trump stabilized that with his association and friendship with Israel. But, again, it's a hellhole, and the fire is growing as we speak.
Yes, those were the days. Trump did amazing things in the Middle East. And
he had great foreign policy.
Yeah,
for his fault, he had damn
it's
good
amazing,
foreign
too.
policy.
It's amazing, too, because the guy had never been in office. The guy is a real estate guy, a businessman. And I was amazed because, as you know, back in 2015, 2016, I couldn't stand Donald Trump. I couldn't stand him. But unlike what we have now with the derangement syndrome, when I saw the job he was doing, I changed my mind.
All it takes is common sense, and Donald Trump has an awful lot of common sense, and that's not too not too far from what.
That is a mouthful.
Go ahead.
That is a mouthful. Yes, common sense.
Which is also what a conservative is. A conservative is someone who just sees things that work and implements them based on simple common sense, which is completely missing in Washington. I had a laugh here. The media is so disgusting regarding their propaganda. Take a good look at this little piece here on CBSNews.com. It's written by Amy Peachy, Picchi. I don't know if I'm probably butchering it, and I don't care. She's a hack. What she's doing is
What's
saying
she look like?
Many Americans are wrong about key economic trends, and take this little quiz test for your knowledge. Some of the questions she asked are we in a recession? A, yes, B, no. And the answer is B. We are not in a recession. That's a lie. We've been in a recession since 2022. The definition of a recession is back-to-back negative quarters of growth, which we had in those two in the beginning of that year. We've never come out of it. And again, the twisting of the definition of a recession started with the Obama administration. The media, of course, glommed on, and even conservative economists have fallen for that, and we're still in this recession. Another question here is, how does current unemployment rates compare to the prior periods? A, the unemployment rate is a 50-year low. B, the unemployment rate is 50-year high. And C, the unemployment rate hasn't really recovered from the pandemic. She says, of course, it's A. Of course, she's trying to pump up the Bidenomics economy. She thinks this is a great 50-year high. No, it's not. If you're going to report on something like this, you have to report the entire story. There are people taking second jobs, a lot of part-time jobs to keep ends meet, and some people are even taking second full-time jobs. That's never happened before. This economy is so bad, people are desperately trying to keep themselves afloat. And the last one here, laughable, is inflation increasing or decreasing? A, inflation is rising. B, inflation is falling. And C, it hasn't changed. And she's saying, oh, it's B, inflation is falling. That's an open lie. Just go to the store, go to the gas pump, buy anything. Try to buy a house. Inflation is out of control, and it's there for all to see. And people are not believing this media. What stuns me is CBS would produce this garbage.
Yeah, when I go into my local grocery store now, they actually have a financing department now. So you go in there and you get a loan, and then you can go buy your stuff. Anyway, Dan, I'm out of time. Can you?
You have a good weekend, bud.
You have a great weekend.
Talk to you Monday.
Take care.
You too. Bye.